And also on the old Talk of the Tick, Fog Bandit, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for popping into the stream. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I just thought I'd pop on for like a little mini live. I appreciate the gift as well. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I thought I'd pop on just for a little bit of a live because I've just been busy doing a bit of work, like on the bay. And I thought, why not just hang out and talk about nerdy stuff as well? I'm good, Fog Bandit. So yeah, I was just like I said, I was just in the process of getting this listed on the bay. Huge North Face rucksack. And like, yeah, it's this massive North Face thing. Hey Tanya, how are you? And it's got like these big chunky wheels. Believe it or not, even pre-owned, these go for like 140 quid. So I thought I was onto a bit of a winner with this. I was like, wow, okay, I've got this. This is going to be a nice little sale for me. And then obviously that would be great to put money towards more stock. Turns out that in one of these compartments. Now, I don't know whether these guys were trying to go through customs or something, but it's really concerning because there should be like a whole thing in here, like a whole different section. I think it's meant to have like the shoulder straps, and I just noticed that the insides have been really badly cut. Like the whole thing has been cut out. So who knows what was going on with this particular bag? Either it went through customs or whether it was affected or prepared in any way. Who knows? I don't know. But it's this huge cutout, so I'm not going to be able to get as much for it as I would have initially thought. But that's bizarre, isn't it? I just noticed it's like literally it's been like just cut there. You can't see it because it's just all around. There used to be something here. And I think it used to be, I think with these bags, these are meant to be like pull-along bags, you know, like they've got a telescopic handle at the top, so you can pull them along, roll them along the ground, but you can also wear them as a rucksack. They're like very, they're quite unique in that respect, you know, North Face travel bags. They've cut that whole thing out, and God knows why they did it. I'm not making any assumptions, but that was a bit disappointing. But other than that, pretty good. Can't grumble. I've recently treated myself to a new action figure as well. Look at this. How amazing is that? I've been wanting one of these to go with my, because I've got that Magneto up there, haven't I? I've got that Magneto up there. And I've been wanting like a Marvel Legends. Now, honestly, this also explains a lot of things as well, because honest to God, guys, this is why, as a small shop, like as a small shop, it does look really good, doesn't it? Hey Kirby, how are you? But this is why, as like a small shop, I don't really like doing this kind of what's it called? This kind of I don't know what to call it really. I don't like doing this kind of brand. So for example, like Hasbro or Funko or whatever. This is why I don't like these brands, because Laura, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Because like this I got from Game because it was massively reduced, and it was reduced so much that as a, so say if I'd ordered this in to sell on my website, right, it would have probably cost me more in trade than I paid for this, because they slashed the prices. Like this I got for £13, which is ridiculous. So I'm going to be unboxing that. Any Michael Myers or Daredevil stuff? Asked Leo. I've got Michael Myers stuff. I don't have any Daredevil stuff that I know of. But I can definitely show you some Michael Myers. It's over here. I have got the NECA. I've got the NECA Halloween Ends Michael Myers figure. It is so friggin' cool. I'm going to show you it properly. So this is like the box for it. You get some really nice product shots on the back. So if I just zoom the camera in, you can see these are actual product photos. So those are like, you know, they're actually pretty cool. Let me just turn the light on here, actually, make it a little bit brighter. There you go. You can just see it a bit better. I found this film so bad and stuff. It was a terrible film, but honestly, look at the figure. It is really nice figure. It is so good. I can get the older ones as well. I can get Halloween 2018. I can get also action figures from like oh god, I can get action figures from like the original Halloween as well. But have a look at the detail on him though. I do like, it's made for a very good action figure. This action figure is probably the best thing to have come out of, this is probably like the best thing to have actually come out of that actual whole debacle of Halloween Ends. Because you're right, Halloween Ends was I just did not like it. I thought it was terrible. But look at the extra head sculpt and everything. It's very, very nice. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous action fig. So if you are into like Michael Myers stuff, then that's not a bad thing to have. Details are really good. I agree with you though. It was a really naff film, as films go. But I can get like stuff based on the original as well. Halloween 3 has a lot of merch. Yes, it's true, Kirby. You can get lots of Halloween 2, Halloween 3 merch out there. There's loads of Halloween merch in general. This is the only bit I've currently got, but I will be adding more stuff at some point. So bear that in mind. Original stuff you'd buy. Yeah, I mean I have had original stuff, and I will be getting like original stuff again as well. So that is something that will happen. So fear not, that it will happen. Let me just quickly see if I can mute that. Hopefully you guys can still hear me and everything fine. You should be able to. Yeah, so that's the plan anyway. Let me just quickly stop that. I don't know what's going on there. Just do that. There we go. Yeah, so that's the plan. Let me just quickly close this off. I'm just messing around with my computer, guys. Apologies. Any Halo? No original Halo stuff. I think I've had some Halo figures and statues in the past, but no Halo at the moment. But yeah, hey Dave, how are you? But yeah, Leo, I can get 1978 Michael Myers, and there is like you said, there is a lot of like Kirby said, there's a lot of Halloween 3 merch out there as well. So yeah, do you mainly have figures and merch for films, or do you have game merch too? Kirby, I can get game merch. I have had game merch as well. Like for example, I've got these are really cute. I've got these on the site. I've got Dexter Deshawn plush from Cyberpunk. So that's like an officially licensed plushie to do with Cyberpunk. That's really, really cool. If you're into Fallout, I have got this really cute dog meat plush as well, and I have had action figures and merch to do with games as well. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what other stuff I've got, but I do have some stuff. Do I have the TCM NECA? Yes, Jord, I do. There it is. This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre NECA figure. Very, very cool figure that is. Hey Ray, how are you? Ray on the tube. I don't know where I've been hiding. I thought I'm streaming on TikTok, so I thought I may as well do like a little multi-stream action. So I'm chatting to people on the talk as well. So you might want to follow me over there if you can find me. I do have the Megan figure, Kieran. I'll show you that. Hey Angel, how are you? And Star Wars, thank you for following. But yeah, here's the TCM figure. So here is Leatherface in all his glory. You can see the detail on this dude is absolutely gorgeous. And obviously this is a genuine NECA figure. There's a lot of people out there that unknowingly are selling or have bought themselves fakes. I've actually made there is actually a TikTok video. If you haven't already, check it out. There is a TikTok video on my account showing the difference between like a real and a fake. So yeah, you can check it out for yourself, but that's there. I'll show the Megan figure to you in a second, Kieran, but it's actually a bobblehead that I've got. I don't have any Crooked Man figures, Star Wars. Thank you for the question. Yeah, thank you for the question, but I don't. No worries, Ray. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think I've seen the Crooked Man ages ago, but I've not had anything recently. I'm on day 2 of having a headache, but I'm all right. I'm good. A headache for 2 days sounds absolutely awful. I think the only thing you can do about headaches and stuff is like really plenty of fluid and rest. I hope you're getting plenty of fluid and rest, Angel, because that sounds awful. How much is the Megan Funko? Dom, I don't sell Funkos. It is a hand painted resin figure by NECA. This is a head. It's like a head knocker. So it's like a statue. It's hand painted resin. There you go. And it's like a little bobblehead. You can find it on my site, which is scrolling across the top of the screen. Only Cool Stuff. I can't remember how much it is. I think it's around the £30 mark. But that's a NECA, really nice NECA figure. I've got two young kiddies. Oh, bless Angel. It's always tough when you, because obviously parenting duties do not stop, do they? But yeah, check it out on the site. Anything that you like the look of, obviously you can just see the site scrolling across the top of the screen, and you'll be able to have a closer look at other stuff I've got. But yeah, it's very nice. Do I have Annabelle? Yes, Star Wars. I do have Annabelle. I will just show you Annabelle. It's a NECA Ultimate figure. I can also get Annabelle Living Dead dolls and a larger Annabelle doll. I've had an 18-inch Annabelle doll, but this is the NECA Ultimate figure. So yeah, there's a fair amount of Annabelle figs out there. The NECA figure is very nice, and again on the back you've got some actual product shots there, so you can actually see what it's all about. You can see the figure does come with her, like Annabelle does actually come in her own glass cabinet. You get some alternate head sculpts where her eyes are facing different ways, and she does, you can't see it, but she does actually come with her chair as well. So there is a chair behind this figure as well. So there is the head sculpt, if you can just about ooh, just about make out there. And there's the other head sculpts. There you go. Look at those, beautifully painted. The paintwork is so good. It does almost look like she's wooden, because she's like a wooden doll, isn't she? And if you actually look at some of the accessories, you get the warning "positively do not open" sign that you can obviously put in the cabinet. And also on that little scrap it says "miss me," so you can put that on her lap. The 18-inch one is really nice, isn't it, Angel? You do have Dave. Sorry, Dave. Yeah. Dave's got the 18-inch one. The 18-inch one is really nice. I think with Annabelle, personally, I kind of feel like the larger the figure, the better, because obviously the doll. I've seen the 1-to-1 scale replica, which is extremely expensive. It's like 500 odd pounds. That is seriously impressive though. But the 18-inch one I think is a really good kind of size, and it's because it's a decent size. 18 inches is, well, like a foot and a half tall. So yeah, you can't go wrong. Do I have Coraline? Yes, I do have Coraline. Yep, she's just over there. I'll show you the Coraline in a second, Star Wars. My little one had oh, the Red Hulk. He's awesome, isn't he? Yeah, the Red Hulk is awesome. I'll show you the Red Hulk as well. This is actually from, I actually got this myself. This is the new, oh God, I've just pulled something on my hip now. I'm getting old. This is the Marvel Legends Red Hulk that just came out based on the new movie. I had to get him for my collection. He's so awesome. He really is amazing. I just think he's amazing. What I really like is, even though it's a Hulk figure, he does have double jointed arms. Like, I've had Hulk figures before where they don't have the double jointed arms. But yeah, I actually picked this up from Sainsbury's. So yeah, this is actually part of my personal collection. He's got a Red Hulk toy, so he's saying "my Hulk." Oh, bless Angel. Yeah, well, this is my Hulk, so this one's my Hulk. This one's awesome. I absolutely love it. Let me just show the Coraline as well. The Coraline is here. By the way, guys, for those of you that have got the Mackie D's app, I got a notification letting me know you can get a £1.49 Big Mac today. So if you have got the app, you might want to check it out. I certainly will be trying to take advantage of that later. So here is the Coraline figure. Hey, Bobby, I don't have any Goku figures. Sorry about that. I have had DBZ stuff in the past. I do have some anime stuff, but a small amount, so I don't have any actual Goku though. But here is the Coraline figure from NECA. This is part of the 8-inch scale figures. Josh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. Yeah, if you like nerdy merch, this is the place to be. Hey there, Kirsty. Yeah, I've got the Halloween Ends Michael Myers figure. I did show that earlier, Star Wars. But I will show it again in a second. I do have the Halloween Ends Star Wars. So here is the Coraline figure. This is like a fully articulated fig. If I turn it around, you can actually see that it comes with this really nice dynamic stand, which allows you to pose her in all these different ways. So like, this is like a really nice figure, and she obviously comes with like a proper like woolly star jumper. Let me just zoom in and you can get a really good look at the detail. You can see her freckles there. The jumper is really cool as well. So yeah, that is the Coraline. And yeah, the Halloween Ends was the Michael Myers. I've shown that, but I'll show it again. Oh, there we go. Whoops, I've just knocked. Oh, there goes so a couple of my figures. This is what I've got to be careful of up here. Figures can fall over. Josh, I have got I haven't got any Living Dead dolls at the moment, but I do sell them, Josh. So yeah, Living Dead dolls. I've had the Scooby Doo gang in, lots of different other ones. We've had the Pennywises. We've had like Wednesday. We've had God knows which other ones. Loads of other ones. We've had Art the Clown actually. We've had the stacks of them. Yeah, I do normally have Living Dead dolls. Currently, I've got none to show you, but I will be getting those in again because they are very popular by Mezco. So yeah, Living Dead dolls and the big 15-inch MDS talking figures as well. Those are very popular. So those will be coming in, but I don't have any at the moment. But yeah, here is the Halloween Ends Michael Myers Star Wars. You can have a look at him. He is amazing. He's such a nice fig. I know the film was not everyone's cup of tea for good reason, because it wasn't very good. But yeah, here is the figure. I do apologize about the glare. It's daytime here, so it's very bright, so it's difficult to show you stuff without too much glare happening. But you can see these are very detailed action figures, very articulated. You can see the townsfolk of Haddonsfield have really had a go. Thank you for the follow, Trey. Appreciate the follow, and Josh as well. Thank you for following, guys. If you are new here, I'm Z. This is Only Cool Stuff, my TikTok account, where basically just chat nerdy stuff, really. Chat lots of nerdy stuff, talk about movies, talk about TV shows, and I share loads of toys and collectibles, and I sell a lot of these on my site, which you can see scrolling above the top of the screen. So if there's anything that you see behind me that you like, you should be able to go over to Only Cool Stuff and grab it for yourself. So stuff like this NECA Halloween Ends figure. So thank you for the follow, guys. Appreciate it. So let me just get on, and I want to actually unbox. Like I said, I did also pick this up. It is of course, Josh. It is the Grady twins. Let me just show you the Grady twins. There they are. So this is part of NECA's Toony Terrors. So this is part of NECA's Toony Terrors series. So like it's a more cartoony style, but they're very, very nice, as you can see. Lots of detail. They do have a really nice kind of like haunting expressions. Let me just quickly zoom in so you can have a good look. There you go. Look at that. You can see the curls in the hair, the way the hair's been sculpted. And I love like those eyes. They look on both of them very creepy. And what's really nice about this is when you have them both stood up, they do actually come on like a little display stand, which is just behind them. You can just see there. But what's really, really nice about the Toony Terrors range is, I mean, firstly, it's quite affordable. These are 25 quid, which is a great price. You get a lovely cutout at the back, so you get like a diorama of the corridor, so you can cut that out. And then you can actually stand them in front of that. So yeah, there we go. Chris Smithy 88, how are you? Do you like to ignore comments? I ask you a question, so rude. What did you ask me, Chris Smithy? I can't actually see it. Sometimes your comments might actually get auto blocked by TikTok. So I don't know, sometimes certain words and things are like flagged up. So that's what happens. Hey Ginge, how are you? Yeah, come on, play with us. Yeah. It just happens, unfortunately. Sometimes it's one of those things. People's comments just get blocked due to certain words, or the algorithm just mistakes it for something like that. And so yeah, that your first comment that actually came through was that one, just saying, do you like to ignore comments? So I did read your first comment. I don't have any Big Lebowski stuff, John Johns. No, I don't. Sorry about that. Ralph, thank you for joining. Ginge, I hope you see you. By the way, Ginge, I did see you mention me in the you made a video about what's that, Matthew Lillard in Scream 7, and you were very excited. And also I saw your video about you getting a placement as well, so you're busy, and congrats on passing all your exams and things as well. So yes, hopefully we'll see you soon. I just popped live a bit randomly, but thank you for popping in. But yeah, I no Hope you're well anyway. Hope you're well. Cobra87, how are you? Thank you for popping into the stream. I appreciate it. So let me just put the Grady twins back. Let me just whack them back here. Well, yeah, so let me, I want to grab this. Yes, so exciting. Some people have gotten quite negative about Matthew Lillard coming back, and generally about Scream 7. A lot of people are quite upset, aren't they, because of them firing the actress from the previous movie because of some comments she made. So there's a lot of differing views. Do you talk about all things film and TV along with collect stuff? Pretty much, Josh. It's just a mixture. Just a mixture of talking about like the main reason obviously is to help promote my site. I'm just being straight up with you. Obviously I have my little site, Only Cool Stuff. I used to have a high street shop, and I like going live, and sometimes basically we'll talk about movies that I've seen or that you guys have seen. I think the next movie we're probably going to see at the cinema is going to be Monkey. I think we haven't been to the cinema. I think the last film we saw was Wolfman, which I did come on and chat about. But yeah, we chat about movies, games, collectible stuff. If I get a new toy, I'm excited. Even though I'm 43, I still get really excited. So I picked this up from Game for just £13. And this is why, guys, as a small business, a small shop, I cannot really stock brand new things like Marvel Legends, because when Marvel Legends, I like to stock things that you won't find at every store, because these tend to hold prices. Like in the UK, you're not going to see NECA figures in the discount section of your local Asda or Sainsbury's, discounted to a tenner a figure. So I can afford to stock those because I know they keep their prices and they're not going to be blown out. Something like this, like a Marvel Legend that originally would have been sold at like 25 or 30 quid. And then you sometimes see them, like currently there are certain figures on Game site which have been discounted down to like £4-6, which is ridiculous. Like these big companies can afford to do that. And if I've bought stuff at wholesale like that is also sold at these big companies who can afford to slash the prices, I'm then going to end up having to take a loss to sell the item, or I'm just going to be stuck with it. So like that's why, even though I love Marvel Legends, even though I love WWE action figures and things like that, anything by like Hasbro or Mattel, I can't really, I just don't see the point in keeping it, because eventually some of the stuff, depending on what you buy, some of it's going to get blown out by these big stores at silly prices, and then I'll have ended up paying more even at trade. So, but it doesn't stop me going in and buying stuff for my own collection, and that's what I've done here. So this Magneto is going to be cracked open. I'm not going to keep it in the box because, you know, I want him on display really. So I'm just going to, let's just rip this open. Actually, it's time. It is time. Oh, hey Carl, how are you? Sorry, you've probably gone now. Over on the tube. Yeah, I've not done much on the tube. It's because I'm mostly on TikTok really. I go live on TikTok to kind of just nerd out and talk about action figures and stuff. So I thought I'd kind of multi-stream it this time, but it's not really for the audience, do you know what I mean? So that's why I don't tend to do it very often. I will eventually start to do some more reselling-y content at some point, I think, and then I think that'll be more suitable for the tube. Thank you for following, Josh. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Oh, so we have just cracked him out of his packaging. That can go. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Oh, gosh, just lost his little fist there. Oh, I love Magneto. So he's going to go with my other Magneto figure. He's got a plastic cape. On your site and registered. Oh, brilliant! Thank you, Josh. Well, I use Royal Mail, so normally stuff arrives pretty quickly. I use like Tracked 48, so normally it arrives pretty quickly. There are people in the chat possibly that have purchased before, so they'll let you know. But yeah, normally stuff arrives pretty quickly. So yeah, there we go. Jennifer, thank you for joining the stream. Sorry about the noise, but he's got to come out. Ah, there you go. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. Dave's bought stuff off me before. I do ship out quickly. Maureen, thank you for joining. Oh, God, this is making an almighty racket. I do apologise. Gillian, thank you for joining as well. I hope I'm not, like, And Kirsty as well, thank you so much. See, I've got some good reviews there. People in the chat that have, oh, he's so awesome. When I ordered mine, it arrived about 3 days later as it was a weekend, says Angel. Oh, thank you, Angel, for pointing that out. I appreciate it. Yeah, so there you go, Josh. Yeah, like I said, I'll ship out as quickly as possible. It's always with Tract, it's always with Royal Mail. I tend not to use other couriers because I think overall Royal Mail is quite good because, say, for example, they try to deliver and you're not at home, you're always going to be near like like a Royal Mail post office or sorting office where you can pick stuff up. Yes, Josh Woodhead, I do have Friday the 13th and Leatherface. I'm just showing off my new Magneto Marvel Legends fig though. Let me just, oh, come on. Oh, look at him. He's awesome. He's awesome. He's going to go on display next to my my other Magneto that's up there. So I'm going to put him on display there. Josh, let me just show you the Friday the 13th figure and then the Leatherface figure as well. Zoe, how are you? If you are new here, guys, thank you for popping into the stream. We've had over 3,500 likes as well, which is very, very cool. There he is. There he is. There's a lovely figure of Jason. So there's Jason from Freddy versus Jason. He's so cool. Yeah, he's an amazingly cool figure, this one, honestly. He's quite large. He's probably about 8 inches tall. So he's a 7-inch scale figure, but obviously the character is quite big. So yeah, that is the Freddy versus Jason figure. Let me just open the box up to show you what he looks like. So this is what you'd actually get. Let me just zoom the camera in as well. This is such a nice fig. The detail on him is exceptional. And also worth noting, so you do get extra masks for him. There is an actual head sculpt behind that mask. So you do get a head sculpt. So he comes with a teddy bear. I love that flame effect that you can attach to one of his machetes. So that's really cool. He's got loads going on. He's lots of articulation as well, which is always nice. But like I said, like what's really kind of cool about this is they haven't cheaped out. There is actually a very detailed head sculpt. So that is the head sculpt you get. Josh, it's on my site, Only Cool Stuff, which is scrolling across the top of the screen. I believe it's going to be 40 quid. I believe it'll be 40 quid. Most of my NECA figures. And by the way, just to point out, all my stuff is genuine NECA. I have actually got a video on my site, on my TikTok, showing you the difference between what's it called, fake and real. I did a comparison with actually Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface. I did a little video comparing a real and a fake, so you can see for yourself, and there are quite big differences. Drew, thank you for the follow. Kathy, how are you? Yes, I'm on the TOC. I'm on the Ticking Clock app. Kathy, if you find me over there, you can join over there. So I thought I'd do a little multi-stream because I've not done a stream on the tube for a while, but it's not something I want to do more reselling-y content for the tube, but like I'm live on the talk, so I thought why not. But yeah, if you find me over on the Ticking Clock app, it's Only Cool Stuff shop, I think. If you just search for that, you'll be able to find me. Hopefully you'll be able to find me. We've got 14 people over here on the TikTok, I believe, at the moment, so I appreciate it. We've got nearly 5,000 likes, which is very nice. Lucky Duck, I'm good. Josh says heading to the site now, no worries. Hey Fuller, hey Harvey, how are you? Pickle likes plastic. Hey Pickle likes plastic. Unfortunately, I don't have any Mafex. I would love to have some Mafex, but Mafex is a little bit out of my price range at the moment. I would love to get a Mafex Spider-Man, actually. You don't do that. Okay, no worries, Kathy. Fair enough. When are you heading on to Lucky Duck? I don't know. I will play Fortnite again. I will game. I do want to game, but I'm just sorting my routine out. I've been so busy with other stuff. Retro Hass, how are you? Thank you for popping into the stream. Rach, Albert, Mac, thank you for joining, guys. If you are new here, I'm Z. This is Only Cool Stuff. Basically, it's a nerd TikTok channel. We talk about films, TV shows, and games, and I have merch on my site called Only Cool Stuff, which is helpfully scrolling. You can just see it scrolling across the top of the screen. That's my site where I sell this stuff. So if you do like anything that you see, if you're a fan of Gremlins, or if you're do I have the Marvel Select Immortal Hulk? Pickles like plastic? I don't. I have had Marvel Select stuff before. I'll show you the only Hulks I've got are in my personal collection. I've got Grey Hulk Marvel Legends that I can show you, and I've also got the new Red Hulk. Let me just quickly show you those anyway because they're so friggin' cool. Any opportunity I get to show off a Hulk figure, I do love these. So here is the let me grab these together. There we go. These are so nice. So yeah, the Immortal Hulk looks really cool though, because he came with an extra head sculpt, didn't he? I think, like with the half metallic face or something. I remember that one. It was a really nice one. I do want to start getting Marvel Selects in at some point. But here we go. Look at that. How awesome is that? So they're my like Hulk Marvel Legends figures. What I love about the new Hulk, the Red Hulk, is even though his biceps are significantly smaller, they allow for double jointed arms, so the posability is a lot better. Obviously, I do like the chunkiness of the Grey Hulk based on the comics, but obviously his giant biceps mean that you just can't get double joints in, but whereas on the Red Hulk, you can. I really love the Red Hulk, honestly, Josh, but the Grey Hulk is amazing. Yeah, that's where this is from, Pickles Like Plastic. It's the same set. I've got Bruce Banner over in my cabinet. Gotta have Bruce Banner pose with him, but yeah, he's a friggin' awesome figure. This is so really nice, a nice Hulk figure. But yeah, I will be getting some Marvel Select stuff. Hey TQ, I didn't get the Rocky merch in yet. TQ, I will at some point get Rocky merch. So please bear with me. I will get Rocky stuff in at some point though. But thank you for asking the question. Have I got anything or able to get anything Harley Quinn and the Joker, says Lucky Duck. I've had loads in the past. I will do at some point like in the future. But like I don't have any at the moment. But yeah, I have had loads of stuff to do with Harley Quinn, especially. I had some really nice Harley Quinn stuff, and obviously Joker stuff as well. Me personally, I don't like the new Red Hulk. He's too pink in my opinion. Honestly, I think it might come across like that in the video, or have you seen him in person? I actually think the red is quite. It's very red. It's quite vibrant. It's decent. I actually love this figure because of, like I said, I like the fact that he's a bit leaner, so it allows for more articulation. And I know it sounds really creepy, but I love the hairy chest. I think that's such a cool feature. I love the hairy chest. Josh says, I bought Grady Twins. Thank you, Josh. I will get them packed up and sent out today. I will obviously update with tracking. Thank you so much, Josh. Really do appreciate the support. Very kind of you. I love it. Honestly, it's very humbling when you get supported by you guys in the chat. You know, you think about it. You're up against all these big companies. It's nice to get to get business from you guys. It's stunning. I love this app. I think you guys are fantastic. Thank you for the support. Anything new in, says Retro Has. You've probably seen the same stuff. Carl says same lot. Okay. Oh, you don't do the ticking clock cap. Okay, fair enough. Z, how big is the Art the Clown mini bust? It's quite small, Angel. I'll show it to you. It's like an office desk style situation. So I mean, it's very nice and detailed. But yeah, it's very much kind of like based on like it's something you'd put on the desk or a mantelpiece. But he is very, very cool. It is so nice. Most recent sort of purchase ranges. Honestly, Josh, I appreciate the support anytime. Sophie, thank you for the heart me. It means an awful lot anyway. It still means a lot. You know, whether it's a massive purchase like a set of Living Dead dolls or a small purchase, I still love it. That's still cool. It is really nice, Retro House. The detail is very good. It's resin. It's hand painted. It's by Trick or Treat Studios. I think they've gotten a very cool expression there. That expression is you can see the expression is great, and you can see the detail there in the teeth as well. For a resin hand painted item, it is very cool. I will be getting more Terrifier merch in though. There's a lot more stuff coming in, guys. You just have to bear with because, like I said, what I'm doing in order to fund this, I'm doing a lot of. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of like electronics and things. So for example, like for those of you that are into your hi-fi, so I spend my days like cleaning up and fixing up things like this and then selling them on the bay. So like turntables, amplifiers, CD players, you know, all kinds of stuff. So, and when I get money from that, I can then put it towards the business, because the margins here are very slim. So that's what I kind of have to do. Just seen the leather necker face figure, looks amazing online store. Oh, thank you, Josh. I feel like $3 ain't enough and I need more horror figures, as Angel. Can I show your personal collection? I've got a range of things in the personal collection, pickles like plastic. I will be happy to show you some stuff. And the leather face figure, Josh Woodhead, is absolutely stunning. It really is. Very cool. I've actually got two leather face figures. There's this one as well. Just to show you guys, Leatherface, I've actually got two Leatherface figures. So there's this one, which is the Toony Terrors one, which is very nice. Hey Tanya, thank you for joining the stream. So this is the Toony Terrors Texas Chainsaw Massacre figure. He's 20 quid. He's very nice, but he's kind of more fixed. And then you've got the fancier NECA Ultimate one, which is like the super duper one, like the one with all the crazy detail, the amazing like little bits of detail they put in, like the stitching on the apron, like obviously the red stuff, the chainsaw, the selection of butchers hooks and, you know, like hammers and knives and all kinds of stuff. So so those are like the two. They are honestly amazing. And Josh, if you haven't already, do check out the video I did comparing the real against the fake, because it's worth having a look at. Pickles Like Plastic would like to see some more kind of stuff. I can show some more stuff that's in my collection. So I've recently added, so I'm kind of like on a bit of a Marvel kick at the moment. So obviously I've just added him. I've just added this Magneto, Marvel Legends Magneto from X-Men 97. Hey Ghost Warrior. And not that long ago, I added this guy to my collection. So this is an amazing figure. This Magneto is a Beast Kingdom Magneto, and he comes with this amazing like diorama, and he is amazing. His eyes light up red. He's fully articulated. He comes with a range of accessories. It is so cool, honestly. So I recently added him, and then I'm going to have that Magneto that I've just bought go up next to him. I also have in my collection the Mezco 112 Collective Crow figure. Now this guy is something. He really is. Let me just zoom in. Look at that. So he's amazing. Absolutely love that Eric Draven. That is so detailed. He's mixed media, so he's got like cloth clothes, the wraps. He comes with stacks of accessories. He's fully articulated. Yeah, Mezco 112 Collective, the Crow. He's amazing. Absolutely love him. So yeah, is the new Crow out yet? I don't know, Ghost Warrior. Well, the movie is the one with Bill Skarsgård. That movie's out. Also, this is pretty cool. I have recently got myself a Stone Cold to go with my Stone Cold comic. I think that's pretty cool. So these are all part of my like collection. I love a Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then I've got some other bits which are like over on this side, so they're kind of like out of the way, but I'll show you a couple of bits. Like one of my favorite things, I got this. This was actually a Christmas present. I got a MODOK, Elvis MODOK. Like I said, I'm in a bit of a Marvel thing at the moment, Marvel Legends. I really love these as well. Yeah, there's always stuff. There's always stuff to collect. There's always stuff to enjoy. Let me just put that back. I've got Iron Man as well. I've got loads of different pieces, and I'm always mixing and matching as well. What about Predator? I don't have any Predator at the moment. Actually, that's a good point. Predator, I've got Alien stuff, but you know, not for sale. I want you to collect many more figures and also Blu-ray, says Josh. Yeah, it's fun. It's good fun to collect stuff. I kind of feel like it's enjoyable. It's just enjoyable, isn't it? If it makes you smile. Like I love collecting movies especially because they add a lot. You know, like I feel like we're so used to streaming everything. I like actually being able to, you know, to kind of get the movie, open it. I mean, it's the reason why so many people love stuff like LPs, right? Like you don't get the enjoyment of having like I don't know, you don't get the enjoyment of like when you're just downloading music, for example. I mean, like recently I got some old LPs that I've been messing around with as well. I mean, check this out. Like, why do people collect LPs? Because look at that. How cool is that? There's some Stretch and Vern, I'm Alive. The picture's a bit blown out. I think I need to reduce my ISO a little bit more because it is a bit blown out. Let's go down to 800. There we go. It's probably better. Now you can see the colors better. There you go. So like, stuff like that. I mean, you just don't get the enjoyment of any drum and bass. I probably do in there, Dave. But like, the enjoyment. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I mean, check this out. Look at this gatefold of MJ with a little baby. He's got a little baby tiger cub there. Look at that. I mean, can you imagine the excitement of going? Like, I remember, like, for me, I'm more of a CD era person, right? Stick one on. Oh, now there's a good some amazing tunes on there. Oh, look at this, The Who. Look, The Who. So yeah, I mean, it's there's a whole enjoyment to like. There's an enjoyment to playing a record. Your first CD was Hybrid Theory. Okay, cool. I remember getting I remember buying Crawling on single when it came out. I mean, yeah, we've had a lot of Linkin Park stuff. We actually did see them at the O2 as well years ago. I took my daughter; she was really into them as well. Like, she was like 12, and my younger daughter was only like 10. We took him to a Linkin Park concert, but I'm so glad we did, obviously. But yeah, like it's all about, with collecting, it's about the experience, isn't it? It's like having something tangible, and I kind of feel like a lot of people have lost that with their music and movies. Like, I feel like now we just consume all our music and movies digitally, and even games as well. I mean, the excitement from games has vanished if you think about it. Like, if a few years ago, you'd queue up late at night when a new game was coming out because it was exciting to go out and get that copy, whether it was Halo 3 or GTA 4 or whatever it was that you were waiting for, and you were excited to get hold of your copy, you and your friends go home. So it's one of those things. My mother likes her records. Lots of Barry Manilow, says Fog Bandit. It's still, you know what? Whatever floats your boat. And you know what? That's the thing. Exactly. We've lost all of that now. Now you just get a midnight release and you just download it on your console or whatever, pre-download, and you just start playing. Where is the people used to love the collector's editions. You'd get your special editions, your collector's editions with big statues and things. It was special, and you could actually, there was excitement. I mean, I remember queuing for Halo 3. I mean, not the most like game related place. It was actually a Tesco, but there was a queue even at a Tesco 24-hour in Purley Way in Croydon. I remember going there, like me and my bro, we were there, and there was a queue of people there to get Halo 3 on Xbox 360 at midnight at Tesco. Like, there was hype about it. It meant something. Exactly. A physical copy rather than download all the way, Dave. And I feel like there's something attached to that. So when you're playing music, for example, you're playing an album. If you get the actual CD, you get a little booklet which might have the lyrics in or something, and I think that means something. I think a lot of people have lost that, or have never experienced it. So many people have just never experienced it, and have just straight up have just always been like used to just what new albums out, let me just stream it. I went and queued up a game for a FIFA midnight release. Loads of people used to do that, Fog Bandit. Miss these days, plus Halo was my ultimate game. First game I ever played on the original Xbox, says Josh. It's a classic game, Halo. Queuing for FIFA is not the end of the world. Ghost Warrior says, I doubt physical media will ever go away completely. Yeah, I mean, they're going to do their best. The companies will do their best to get rid of physical media. But hopefully there will always be some, and I think there's always resurgences. Like, I think there's definitely a resurgence, isn't there? Like, look at vinyl, how vinyl's making such a comeback. You know, like you go into HMV now and they've got stacks of vinyl now, which is lovely to see because people are buying it. Cassettes, you know, audio cassettes are popular, and there is still a demand for it. I mean, didn't Alien Romulus release on a VHS tape? I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's meant to be quite pricey. It's like 50 quid or something. I don't know, but you can actually get Alien Romulus on VHS tape because of the nostalgia factor. You know, personally, I don't see the value in a VHS. I'm happy to have an advanced format like Blu-ray, but like, but it's not the fact that, you know, I don't feel like you have to experience physical media in poorer quality just so you can experience the old days. You know, I think it's great that Blu-ray exists, and 4K Blu-ray exists. I think that's wonderful. My point is, it's physical media. It's actually owning the film on disc, being, you know, having a nice case to open and the click and put it in, exactly. I love the original vinyl shop in Manchester, says Ghost Warrior. I had a huge collection of VHS, says Dave. Well, and some VHS, like especially the pre-cert horror stuff, as you know, it's become very collectible. So if people go out looking for pre-cert horror stuff, and you know, it's very valuable. So yeah, there's always, it's good that people are, the people are always going to want to have it. There's always going to be a demand for it, isn't there? I think it's good that there is a demand, but I kind of feel like a lot of people have just given up on it for the convenience. Like people accept a lot less for the sake of convenience. Not only are you giving up like the physical, the kind of process. Like there's a process to it, right? Like for example, whatever you do, if there's a process, there's something therapeutic about it. Like if you make coffee at home, right? You've got choices of how to make coffee. You can either just get a little pod, put it in the machine, press a button, and the coffee comes out. You can get an instant coffee, just whack it in the mug, hot water, and your coffee's there. Or you might be someone that like grinds beans and then like freshly ground beans and then has a proper espresso machine, maybe even with a lever espresso machine, and you pull a shot of espresso and you enjoy seeing the coffee come out. It's a process associated with it. So even though your coffee might even taste worse than someone that's just got like a pod machine because you're rubbish at making it, but it might taste better to you personally because you've gone through the process of making it, and you know, and I think there's some value attached to that. So I kind of feel like that. Car boot on a Sunday was like film shopping. I loved it, says Dave. Oh, wonderful. It's always good when you get a bunch of movies. I'm always looking for new movies and stuff. I'm always after like hi-fi stuff. Like I've recently had a couple of amps and turntables turn up, so I'm really happy about those. I'm always adding to my Blu-ray and DVD collection when I see fit. So yeah, it's always nice when you find those things, definitely. Thank you, by the way, for everyone that's in here. We're nearly at 8,000 likes, by the way, guys, which is bonkers. If you guys are new here, I'm Z. This is Only Cool Stuff. If you like talking about movies, TV shows, games, and the merch associated with them, please do drop me a follow and share this stream out if you can. I pop on live quite regularly. Not as regularly as I used to, but still quite regularly. What turntables? Oh no, they're not 1210s, Dave. They're just regular turntables for your hi-fi, like basic. I've got a nice little Akai and a nice little Pioneer, but they're not 1210s. You're not going to be, you know, you're not going to be doing any mixing on those. I do regret getting rid of my CD collection. I should have put them in storage. Ghost Warrior, honestly, it's still too. I don't know, man. I feel like it's still not too late. I still think you can get CDs pretty cheap, especially during car boot season. You could probably buy back your collection very cheaply at the moment, but I do feel like it is going to go back on itself, where value is going to come up. I mean, like my daughter, for example, she's gotten into buying CDs now. So, and CDs are not cheap. Like, you know, we got like the new Chapel Roan album. I'd never even heard of this artist, but apparently, you know, like my daughter knows a lot about this new music. I'm old, but yeah, Chapel Roan CD. It wasn't cheap. You know, these new CDs are not cheap. Like when the new albums come out, they are quite pricey. So I kind of feel like the older ones eventually will also start picking up value at some point. I mean, we're talking years in the future, but just for yourself, it's good to have them anyway. I think the Toonie Leatherface, Josh, £20. Yeah, it's not a bad price at all. Not a bad price at all. It is a very, very nice fig. A lot of detail. He looks a lot more cooler when he's actually holding the chainsaw, because obviously you can see his arms. have been shaped they're designed for him to hold the chainsaw. So once he's holding it, it'll look really, really good. You still mix on vinyl, Dave? Well, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? You've not gone all digital, huh? Harrison Cowley, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. If you are new here, guys, by the way, do drop me a follow. I'm Z. This is Only Cool Stuff. Nerd stuff behind me. Let me show you some more figures. Here's another classic fig. This is Elvira. I've got an 8-inch Elvira NECA figure as well. Who remembers Elvira in the chat? I mean, you know, classic, classic series. And there she is. And NECA have got the head sculpt so good. They've really done a great job with it. It's so cool. I love the accessories as well. The dress, the outfit, the head sculpt is amazing, and I love the winking one as well. That is so cheeky, absolutely adorable. So that figure is available as well. Don't know if I want to go digital. I've toyed with the idea. I mean, there's definite benefits to it, Dave. I mean, you'll be able to be a lot more creative for sure. You know, digital is going to allow you to do a lot more, but there's something. But it doesn't mean you kind of stop. You know, you stop actual vinyl. I mean, vinyl is, you know, it's vinyl, isn't it? I mean, I actually do have a bunch of, I don't know what I've got. I don't think I've got any drum and bass, but I think I've got like a stack of like house type stuff, like, you know, like early 2000s, late 90s. I mean, I'll show you some of the stuff I've got just for you know, S's and giggles. There you go. I'll show you some stuff. This is all like. Beat counting on digital is just done for you, says Harrison. Vinyl takes, of course it does, yeah. So I got these recently. House of Glass, Disco Down. What else is there? What's this? Hybrid. I don't know any of these, but yeah, these are all like, just, you know, I've got to go through these. Heaven Sent, Evolution Club Mix. Everything But the Girl, wrong. They got Everything But the Girl. Wow. That's a promo. Dynamo. Promo. What's this here? Les Rythmes Digitales. Music Maker. Love Control. So there's that. Dusted. What's this? Always remember to honor and respect your mother. Furry something. 3-in-1 Reflect. What's this? Wow, that snuck in. John Denver Spirit. We've got DJ Q Delirious. Sperm Records. Wow, okay. Sperm Records. What is that? Yum Yum, a glass house. We've got Lonnie Clark. We've got Cashmere Funky Biscuit EP. Wow, that's some incantations of the panpipes. DJ Snakes, is it? DJ Sneak? I don't even know. HMV Import, Sander Kleinberg. I don't know if these are, I don't know any of these. Look at that. DJ Q from my town, Huddersfield. Really? Paul Van Dyke, Words. And then got some, well, this is just some sheets there. Luther Vandross and Janet Jackson. The S-Man, Sail Soul Vibe, Rogers, Nasty Dub. Okay. PJ, Happy Days. I've got, there's more. This is just like some of it. Yeah, but the thing is though, can you imagine like the joy of going, like, so much has been taken in the name of convenience, right? So much has been taken. Like, there was a whole process. A new song would come out on single, right? And you'd be excited to go to HMV. You'd be excited to go to where they keep the new singles at the end gondola. And you'd then have a choice. In my era, it was mostly CD or cassette. And depending on how much money you had, you'd either buy the cassette single for like 99p or 1.99, or you'd spend $3.99 on the single. And then buying an album was an incredibly deep experience, because you'd have to be like, do I really want to spend $13.99? Do I really want to spend, will I listen to this whole album, or do I just like these couple of tracks that I've heard? Do I take the chance? Because you couldn't preview the songs or anything. But it was amazing. The whole process was amazing. Then you'd have the CD at home and you'd actually enjoy it. I kind of feel like streaming has just robbed us of so much in the name of convenience. Not to mention, there is no way you are telling me that you get the same sound quality from your Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube. You know, think about how many millions of customers they're serving at once with their variable algorithms where they change the quality of the music that they're sending down to you. There's no way you're telling me that that quality matches the fixed quality that you're getting on a decent CD, on a decently produced and CD. You're just not. You're just not getting it. They're changing bits. You're probably, it's just not going to be complete, is it? So yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Definitely not a fan of everything going digital, especially driving licenses, as Ghost Warrior. Hunting for a record for hours, as Harrison. Definitely. The feeling you get when you finally found it, very true. I spent hours in Chemical Records going through vinyl. Great time, says Dave. My dad used to collect records, says Sophie, even long after he got rid of his record player. You know what, Sophie? It's a great thing to do. But you can always get another record player. You can always get another record player. There's always more options out there. So yeah, definitely you can always do that. And collecting records, it's just fun, isn't it? I mean, how do you collect music digitally? Do you show people your Spotify playlist? Well, that's what you do, isn't it? You share and show off your playlist. It's kind of sad. Just to feel like, gosh. Oh, I've just had a sale on the Bay as well. What have I sold on the Bay? Okay, I've had payment. So yeah, so like I said, so what I've been doing, not quite as cool, is it? It's not cool at all. It's not cool at all. I can show you like some awesome, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, Mickey, you so fine. Look at that. Do you know what? This is worth nothing. This is probably worth about £3, right? That's only worth about £3 tops, 2-3 quid, probably a quid. If you're at car boot sale, it's a quid tops. But look at that. Now you can listen to Mickey and have a laugh. But look at that artwork. Just look at the, it's just awesome. There's something about it. I've got loads of 7-inch as well. Yeah. I mean, there's something about it. You will get so much more joy pulling this out of its tatty sleeve here and then putting that into your record player and listening to Mickey. I've even got the 7-inch Beatles collection on vinyl. Well, there we go. I just kind of just feel like, it's important. Yeah, so I've just had payment for these, which is nice. I've just sold these on the Bay. By the way, guys, if there's anyone watching over on the tube, which I don't think there is, but hi if anyone is watching. But in case you're wondering, I am actually chatting to people over on the Ticking Clock app. You can find me over there and join over there because there's much more chat happening over there because it's more suited to what I'm kind of talking about, really. But yeah, I've just sold these speakers, the little surround sound speakers. So that is going to help me put more towards the toys. So I'm going out selling that stuff, and then I'm shuffling whatever I can make it into the toy side of things. Reminds me of single CDs. You used to get them from Woolies. That's right, Fog Bandit. Great speakers. I use them. They're not bad. I mean, they're only like basic Onkyos. They're basic Onkyos. They're not bad. They do the job. I've got some lovely Wharfdales here. I've got a nice pair of Wharfdale S500s, which sound really nice as well. Is the Groot down the bottom on your web? It's not on the site yet, Sophie. He's really cool. He's not yet. But if I will get him on there at some point. I'll try to get him on there today. He's very cool. He's very cool. Do you want to have a look at him? Should we have a look? I've never been bothered about CDs or vinyl, but I'm a huge hoarder of DVDs and Blu-rays, says Josh. Well, you know what? I think whatever you're into, I kind of feel like physical collection is the way forward. He's so cool. I'll show you, Sophie. I'll show you. He's really cool. He's basically like the Megan. He's part of that same range. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just have a coffee. I've been chatting for like an hour, I think. Approaching an hour. I've been chatting for approaching an hour. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, he's friggin' awesome. I'm gonna have to remember how I put him in the box, okay? Okay, like that. Okay. He's so cool. I'm not gonna take all the bits off of him because he's got some bubble wrap to stop his head from bobbling too much, I'm guessing. But wow. He is beautiful. They've done a really good job. So it's teenage Groot playing. You can just see him. He's playing on his video games. Look at that face. Look at that face. He's pouting, bless him. Like he's giving attitude. That is that teenage attitude. He's amazing, isn't he? So he's very cool. Yeah, I will stick him on the site, and I'll let you know. Yeah, he's got bubble wrap all around him to stop him from bobbling. I don't know. I think he's probably going to be about 20 or 25. I think. And I'll put him up on the site. Is that something you'd be interested in, Sophie? Not, yeah. I'll put him up anyway, and then you can decide. I'm not like, yeah. I don't want to be like, oh, are you buying him? But yeah, he's cool, isn't he? He's absolutely adorable. He is absolutely stunning. Let me just put him back in the box. Okay, I think it was that way. There we go. He's a cute. Hey, Painted Lady Woodland Fairy, how are you? Thank you for popping into the stream. Do appreciate it. We've hit 10,000 likes. Man alive. Man alive. Thank you. Definitely interested. I know if I don't grab him, it's like, oh, super Sophie. We've hit 10,000 likes, and thank you so much for the little ghosties. I appreciate the little ghosties. Fog Bandit, appreciate it very much. Yes, I'm very well, Painted Lady. It's all good. Hakeem, thank you for joining. Just been chatting, sharing collectibles, talking about physical media, talking about how great physical media is. We all appreciate physical collect. I mean, look, we don't collect virtual action figures, do we? Can you imagine that? If you were virtually collecting action figures, that would be weird, wouldn't it? We wouldn't accept that, would we? We're at 11,000 likes now. Wow, bonkers. So think about it. Like we wouldn't tolerate virtual. Well, I mean, I wouldn't. If a company, if suddenly a company came out and said, hey, it won't be, yeah. Well, I mean, in a way, it's already a thing. My younger brother was really into Counter-Strike. And not just that, not just a Ghost Warrior, they're already there if you think about it. Like my younger brother years ago was into, this is way before Fortnite, he was into Counter-Strike, and he would open loot boxes, and he apparently had some like digital knives and digital like AKs and things, but not real, like digital in the game, and they were super valuable. Like they were really pricey, like as in people paid a lot of money, like hundreds and thousands of pounds to own these items, and he had some really fancy ones. So that's been going for years, and obviously now you look at like Fortnite, people show off their lockers with a lot of pride. Like I know when I'm playing Fortnite, I look at my locker and I'm like, I'm proud of the money I've spent on my skins. Like I've got these skins, and I'm like, wouldn't it be cooler if I'd spent that money on actual figures or toys? But it's just the way it is. NFTs were digital collectible. That's right, Harrison. Heather, how are you? Heather Marie, thank you for popping into the stream. Hope you are well, and thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've just been chatting, showing off some. I've been showing off some new toys, like my new Magneto. To go with my other Magneto, once my camera focuses. Oh, look at him, he's awesome. My new Magneto. So yeah, it's one of those things. Neil Bowers, thank you for popping into the stream. Neil, appreciate it. I'm thinking about it. I've collected skins before now. Yeah, exactly. People do collect skins. Yeah, Sophie goes, the amount of money I've spent on cosmetics and games. Well, that's just it. But it is a form of collecting, isn't it? Like digital collecting and stuff like that. Ghost Warrior says, any Deadpool stuff? No, I don't at the moment. I think I can get the Lady Deadpool Hot Toys figure. And you can obviously get Deadpool stuff, but I don't have any at the moment. But yeah, I think the Ladypool Hot Toys figure is out, but that's quite pricey. I'm always a bit nervous about buying like Hot Toys figures, because you end up with them in stock for ages because they're such pricey purchases, aren't they? And then people just kind of like, yeah, they do that. I'm good, thank you. Hope you're okay. I'm great, Heather. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I've been just keeping busy, like I said, like doing a lot of electrical stuff on the bay, and then obviously once I've built up enough cash, I'm going to be buying a lot more toys and collectibles to show you guys, because that's the plan really, because then that's the higher margin stuff, and then I can put the money over towards the lower margin stuff, which doesn't make a lot of sense in some ways, but I enjoy doing it, I actually enjoy it. Like I so much more enjoy selling action figures and toys, like new ones as well. But I will also be buying, obviously, with car boot season coming up. I'm going to be making sure I buy as many like collectibles and collections through there as well, so I can get loads of good pre-owned stuff. Red Hulk, Neil, he's my Red Hulk. I got him from Sainsbury's. I couldn't help it. I didn't watch any Royal Rumble Fog Bandit. More streams to still. Okay, Sophie. Yes, Sophie. Yes, that would. You know what? No one likes a smart ass, but I appreciate it, Sophie. Yes, you're right. I should probably do more streams to sell some of the stuff I've got already. That would be a good idea. Actually, you've kind of hit a nerve there. So yes, I'm gonna do more streams. I know. No, but it's true though. It's true that I should be doing more streams. It would make sense. It would actually make sense. But yeah, I got this Red Hulk. I am gonna do more streams. I've lost my rhythm. I've just lost my rhythm. You know, that's all it is. Once I got my rhythm back, I'll be back daily streaming. You know, I had a good run, didn't I? It's Christmas's fault. That's who I blame. It's the Christmas New Year holiday. Because up until Christmas, I'm pretty sure I was going live every day. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sophie. I was live almost every day pre-Christmas, right? And then Christmas break hit. And then it's all gone Pete Tong, hasn't it? Like since Christmas and the New Year, that's when my times. Yeah, it was every day. Ghost Warrior says, yeah, it was every day. See, I was consistent, and then it's Christmas's fault. Yes, every day. Sometimes twice. There you go, and that's what we're gonna get back to. Oh, never mind. You'll get your mojo back. Hopefully, Neil, because I do need to. Well, my first time in stream, and Z had me with Grady twins. Oh, Josh, thank you so much. Do you show your shop products? Well, these are all on the site. I don't have a shop at the moment, Josh. I used to have a shop. So I'm online only now. But I used to have a shop on the high street for about four years. We closed that down last year. So now I'm kind of concentrating online. Yeah, it's all online. Do you show your shop products? What do you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, I come on here to show them, and then also I'm going to be planning on doing more like Comic Cons and things this year as well. So, you know, if you guys go to Comic Cons and stuff, you might start seeing us out in it's not well. I mean, I was lucky, Ghost Warrior, because my shop was quite physically small. I got business rate relief, but it was just the footfall just wasn't there. But I think that was more because I didn't market enough. I didn't do like I found TikTok a bit late, and it was a bit too late in that respect. Yeah, I need to get out to some Comic Cons. Well, Josh, hopefully we're going to be going to Wigan. Wigan are doing Comic Con this Saturday. So all being well, I mean, we've got tickets, so hopefully everything's fine. But it'll be nice to go out and just have a look around there. So but we're just going. No, it was in Garstang, Ghost Warrior. It was in Garstang on the high street. You'll be all right when you sell your suspicious bag. Honestly, Fog Bandit, I don't know how I'm going to explain that. I'm just going to say an inner compartment has been removed. Please note. Yeah, hopefully it'll be fun, Sophie. Yeah, we're going as a family. So me, Beck, and the girls will hopefully be going, all being well. Well, a suspicious bag. Yeah, okay. What I'll just to update you. So you know I'm doing a bit of eBay, right? So I thought I'd hit a bit of a jackpot. I grabbed this. This is a North Face roller bag. And Josh, I've not only visited there, I've sold there a number of times, Josh. It's a lot of fun. I'll be doing that as well. NEC Toy Fair is amazing. Very, very cool. Yeah, so I thought I hit a bit of a bargain with this. I bought this very cheaply, by the way. I think I paid like a £5 for it, so super, super cheap. And it's amazing, Josh. If you like your toys and collectibles, there's so much stuff there. You will love it. It's worth paying for the early bird as well, because what you'll find is a lot of people pay early bird and they snaffle up all the really amazing items before most people even get in. Going to get kiddies, no worries, Heather. Thank you for popping into the stream, appreciate it. Yeah, so guys, I grabbed this for like a £5, which is really, really cheap. It's a North Face like proper rugged bag. It's like an 80-litre bag. It's got those big skate wheels at the bottom. It's got all kinds of compartments. It's got this amazing telescopic handle. It's all rugged and high quality, right? And in normal condition, this would be about £140 used. Brand new, these bags are like £200-300, which is bonkers, right? I thought everything was good, and then I got to the back, and I unzipped this back compartment. So this is back compartment unzips, and you're meant to have like some like shoulder straps in here. And I noticed looking inside, you really can't see it too well. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on this. Okay, I don't think I can show it too well. No, it's going to be impossible to show you. I think. Hold on. Yeah, you could just about see there. There's like bits of material there. I felt that. I was like, what is that material there? That looks a bit ragged, and it's been cut. Like, it's been completely cut out. So whatever lining was inside there, whatever was lined inside there was cut out. So God knows whether it was cut out at customs or someone whatever it was, that's been all cut out. That's complete. So now it's obviously going to affect the value of the bag in a big way. So this is like I mean, it's still a great bag, but that whole thing, this is where basically what would happen is this bag, you can either use it as a pull along, or you can use it as like a bag like that, or you could wear it as a rucksack. But they've cut out the rucksack bit. Maybe it was customized for someone with the back problem. Possibly Fog Bandit. Who knows? But yeah, it's going to affect the value of it. Obviously, that's the only downside of it. Right, guys. I have been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes. It has been a fantastic hour and 10 minutes. Thank you so much for the support, guys. 12,000 likes. Honestly, I've since finding that out, I've been looking at all the other compartments and feeling just in case there's something that shouldn't be there, because I don't want to be like, you know, in trouble or anything. So, but it looks all good. It looks all good. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for popping into the stream. Really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone that's followed. If you haven't already followed, please do follow if you like nerdy things. We've had 12,000 likes. I really appreciate the gifts, really appreciate the comments. I will be back streaming tomorrow, if not tonight even. I'm going to really push it because obviously I do want to sell this stuff as well, and I do want to keep the momentum going. I'm going to make an effort, and maybe I'll even start streaming games again at some point. But thank you so much. You have a fantastic day as well, Sophie. Thank you, Dave. You too. Appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow, if not tonight, but tomorrow. Thank you for popping in, and I will get the orders from the site shipped out today as well. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of your Monday. Bye, guys. And £1.49 McDonald's at Big Mac, guys. Remember that.